Right, let's try to re-establish that connection now with the Deputy Minister of Water and Sanitation, assessing the contamination of water resources and progress of water supply intervention projects in Waterberg and the Mopani District municipalities. Today he'll be outside Giyani, where there's a sand water extraction project. SABC News reporter Lutendo Bobodi is there live for us. Lutendo, I hope you're able to hear us now. Talk to us a bit about what the challenges are there caused by what we understand is illegal mining, and what interventions have there been, and what exactly is the Deputy Minister assessing there today?
Thank you so much, Chris. The challenges in Limpopo. We are a water scarce province, and you know, every source of water in the province is crucial and pivotal, and it has to be taken care of. If we're talking about fountains, talking about rivers, talking about dry river beds, we're also talking about sand water fountains. These are very important sources of water, and every one of them is crucial. It has to be taken care of. It has to be guarded against things like contamination and of course vandalism. And like you said, in this area just outside Giyani, there's been a whole lot of problems. A semi-arid, dry, barren region where there is really serious acute lack of water, and it's important that special attention is paid here so that these problems will be solved. But it has been like that now for many years now. You spoke about contamination through illegal mining. This is one of the things that has been a problem. Some of the things that the government officials tried to tackle over the years, and it's still a problem, of course. And also contamination, also some high temperature, making water evaporate and leading to scarcity of water here. But for now, here I'm joined by Deputy Minister. Deputy Minister, thank you so much for your time. Let's talk about your program here. Can you just give us details on why you are here and what you are doing?
No, thank you so much for the opportunity. You'll forgive me if I'm panting. I needed to run a little bit. So the program today essentially covers what we call the sand water extraction project that was implemented as a pilot by a company called Empowering Water Solutions sometime in 2021, 2022, under the leadership or guidance of Lepelle Northern Water, which was later then transferred for operation and maintenance purposes to the district municipality of Mopani as the Water Services Authority in this particular province. And essentially what I wanted to come and experience for myself, you'll recall that some time ago the news program or current affairs program Breaking New Ground had covered this particular project, and particularly what it has done for the villages of Gakuranda and Sekhiming here in terms of the provision of water as per the infrastructure that you see just behind us here, and what it has been able to achieve, particularly in terms of your insight when you spoke about communities in dry arid areas that have not had access to water for many years. There are areas in Giyani that have not had water for 16 years. There are even areas in Limpopo that have not had access to water for since the dawn of democracy, if I can put it in that way. So this innovative technology of sand water extraction, you will see just behind us is Mulototi River. As it stands now, it's just really sand. However, beneath that sand, 2.5 meters under that, we've got pumps that are extracting water, that are putting it into this particular potable water treatment works that is providing water to over 100 households here in this particular village of Sekhiming. And this is the innovative technology that we speak about when we were engaged in the water and sanitation in Durban on the 27th and 28th of March this year, where we have brought everybody together, all stakeholders, water services authorities, SALGA, MISA, COCTA, everybody that really has an interest in terms of providing this particular basic service as classified as priority number 1 by the President in his State of the Nation address this year in February. So essentially it is to have a look at what is the current state of the plant here in Sekhiming, where we will be moving to Gakuranda a bit later from here, and see whether indeed from the pilot project, whether the schemes are actually still continuing to provide water to those residents that have not had water for the longest time.
Okay, that was quite instructive, and you have answered most of my questions. But let's talk about contamination of water, especially in this province. You can see semi-arid, it's baked, it's barren, but there's also the issue of illegal mining leading to contamination of some water sources. Can you talk to us about it?
It's one of the biggest problems. We were at the Duran Dry water treatment scheme that is being operated by Lepelle Northern Water. We know that they've got an issue of iron and manganese that often contaminates the water there. We see that in Limpopo, as a semi-arid province, they are dependent on a lot on underground water that also is equally contaminated by a number of activities, including pit latrines that are not dug or built in acceptable norms and standards as provided for by the Department of Water and Sanitation. It is one of the biggest challenges. It's in actual fact a crisis that we never speak about. When we talk about the fact that 78% of Limpopo's wastewater treatment works are dysfunctional or in critical state, as borne out of the Green Drop report, what that essentially means is that our water resources, not only from a mining point of view, but from a sanitation point of view, are being deeply polluted by raw sewage that is either raw or partially treated. And that in essence does place the issue of water security under a microscope, and it does obviously pose a danger in as far as that is concerned. The way we then need to begin to have a conversation around how do we then begin to address those particular issues, how do we then begin to address the issues of cooperation and triple Ps with mines. And we saw in Mogalakwena excellent work has been done by Platinum Mines there, working together with municipalities, specifically the municipality of Mogalakwena.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Deputy Minister Sello Seitlholo talking about water problems in this province, and Grisela is back to you now.
Lutendo, thank you very much indeed for that.